A year ago, if you've been looking to buy a compact car, you really had just two choices. First, if you didn't have the money or just didn't want to spend it, you'd go either to an American car dealer or maybe to one of the Korean options. If you did have the money or you did want to spend it, you'd wind up at either Honda, Toyota, and you'd spend your money there, knowing that in the long run, it would pay for itself. Fast forward 12 months, and there are a lot more options on the market. There's the Chevy Cruze, there's the new Ford Focus, and then there's this, the brand new 2011 Hyundai Elantra. Now, Hyundai is up against some pretty stiff competition in this segment, so what they've done to get people into showrooms is make a car that's exceptionally good looking to really draw people in. Now, is it the best looking car in the segment? Well, that's really a subjective thing and it's up to you, but what we can say is that it's definitely one of them. I mean, compared to a lot of other models, it really stands out. You know, the Corolla doesn't jump out anywhere, and even the new Civic isn't all that captivating. The Ford Focus is quite a good looking car, and maybe the Chevy Cruze, but the Chevy Cruze really needs sort of an aftermarket lip kit, and this looks good as it is. You know, it's got all these great sort of swoopy lines and really sort of nicely designed. It takes a lot of its cues from the larger Sonata. What really helps this car is a set of larger wheels. Base models come with 15s, which do look a little dorky looking. Those are optional 16s there. This is a GLS trim, which is the base trim, but it's got some nice options on it. And then if you opt all the way up for the limited, you can get some 17s that really sets this car off, makes it look much more luxurious, much more premium than you'd expect in the compact segment. The Elantra's sort of swoopy exterior design really flows through into the interior, and you can see that everywhere from the doors to the seats, even to the dash here. And you've got some sort of some nice curves and angles all kind of mixed in together, and it's nice to see that level of design. And that's mixed with the fact that this is actually nice materials and it's solidly put together. So we really like that combination. It's rare to see that, and sort of the first time we've seen that in a Korean compact car. It's also got some good storage space. You've got a large pocket here on the front for anything from your smartphones, and that's actually where the iPod and USB hookup are as well, which is convenient. And the great thing is those actually come standard on this level of car, which is nice. Another standard feature straight from the factory is remote keyless entry as well, along with sort of the usual things you expect, like a nice trip meter gauge. You've got a lot of your power windows and stuff like that. So it is well equipped. The Elantra's real claim to fame, however, is fuel economy. It gets a 29 city mile per gallon rating and a 40 highway mile per gallon rating, which is the best of any compact car on the market. Now, you've probably heard a lot of other numbers from manufacturers, different numbers, 42 for a Chevy Cruze Eco and things like that. But this car, every single model gets 29 city, 40 highway, and it is rated as the best. It even beats out the brand new Honda Civic in each category by 1 mile per gallon. Because it's such a light car, the car's handling is actually pretty good. You can really sort of toss it around. Again, it's no sports car, so don't be looking for that. And it's a bit hampered by the electric power steering, which on all Hyundais is a bit vague. It's sort of it's numb on center, and you don't get a lot of great responsiveness. Again, it's not a performance car though, so that's it's a reasonable amount of trade-off, especially for that 40 mile per gallon range. As though the great looks and class-leading fuel economy weren't enough, Hyundai has made getting into a brand new Elantra a lot easier, thanks to just 2 different trim levels, which is makes shopping a simple task. They've also priced it at $14,830 to start, which is very attractive. But be wary of that number, as that only counts for a manual transmission model, and that model doesn't even come with air conditioning, which really should be standard now. So for something that you're going to want to drive with a manual transmission and a couple bells and whistles, you're looking at just around $17,000, and add on $550 for the 16-inch wheels and some nice other features inside, like the Bluetooth and the steering wheel audio controls. For just shy of $20,000, you can get into the limited model, which will get you a leather interior, heated front, and even heated rear seats, some 17-inch wheels, and a couple other nice features, and add on about $2,000 more if you want to get the upgraded audio system and navigation. And so that's fully loaded. You're looking at $22,000, which isn't a bad price at all. So add in that pricing to what is now one of the most attractive packages in the compact segment, and the Honda Civic and Toyota Corolla now have a very serious competitor on their hands.